On October 5th, 2025, the harvest supermoon will light up our night sky, creating a breathtaking scene that will be remembered for years to come. This isn't just any full moon, it's the largest and brightest of the year, a true celestial spectacle that draws the eyes of millions around the world. For the first time since November 2024, a supermoon returns, making this a long-awaited event for sky watchers and night sky enthusiasts everywhere. Whether you're an astronomer with a telescope or simply someone who loves to gaze upward, it's the perfect night to step outside and share in the wonder with friends, family, or even strangers. The supermoon's extra size and glow transform the familiar moon into something magical, casting silvery light that bathes landscapes in an enchanting glow. It's a reminder of our place in a dynamic, ever-changing universe, where cosmic events unfold above us, connecting us to the mysteries of space. No special equipment is needed, just a clear view, a sense of curiosity, and a moment to look up and appreciate the beauty overhead. The harvest supermoon connects us to the rhythms of space and to generations who've gazed at the same moon, sharing stories and dreams under its light. In a world full of distractions and busy schedules, this is your invitation to pause, breathe, and reconnect with the cosmos and with yourself. Mark your calendar, set a reminder, and get ready for a brilliant lunar performance that promises to inspire awe and wonder. Let's enjoy this extraordinary night together and make memories under the glow of the harvest supermoon. So, what exactly is a supermoon? You might have heard the term before, but what makes this lunar event so special and captivating? A supermoon happens when a full moon coincides with the moon's closest approach to Earth in its orbit, a point known as perigee. This rare alignment brings the moon a bit closer to us than usual. As a result, the moon appears up to 14% larger and can shine as much as 30% brighter in our night sky compared to a typical full moon. The difference is subtle, but if you look closely, you'll notice the supermoon's impressive glow. The reason for this change is the moon's orbit, which isn't a perfect circle, but an ellipse. That means the distance between the Earth and the moon changes throughout the month, sometimes bringing the moon closer and sometimes farther away. When a full moon happens to occur at the exact time the moon is at perigee, we get the spectacular supermoon phenomenon, a treat for sky watchers everywhere. The term supermoon was first coined in 1979 by an astrologer, and while astronomers prefer the technical term perigee-syzygy, the popular name has stuck because it captures the wonder and excitement people feel when witnessing this event. When you look up at the October 2025 harvest supermoon, you're witnessing a rare moment of cosmic closeness, a time when the moon and Earth are as near as they can be in their monthly dance. The extra light from a supermoon can be truly striking, casting brighter, sharper shadows and illuminating the landscape in a silvery glow. On a clear night, the world can feel transformed, almost magical under the supermoon's radiance. It's a beautiful reminder of the ever-changing dance between Earth and its lunar companion, a relationship that has inspired wonder, stories, and scientific curiosity for centuries. Supermoons show us just how dynamic our relationship with the moon really is, and invite us to look up, reflect, and marvel at the universe above. The moon's orbit isn't a perfect circle, it's an ellipse, constantly changing its distance from Earth. At its closest, the moon is about 363,000 kilometers away, at its farthest, over 405,000 kilometers. This variation is why the moon sometimes looks bigger or smaller in our sky. Most months, the difference is subtle, but when a full moon aligns with perigee, the effect is dramatic. A supermoon. The moon's elliptical path is shaped by the gravitational pull of Earth, the Sun, and other planets. This cosmic ballet gives us those special nights when the moon seems to put on a show just for us. As you watch the harvest supermoon, remember the invisible forces at play above. It's a celebration of closeness, a visual reminder of the powerful rhythms shaping our solar system. The moon's dance is a quiet marvel, happening every night. Every full moon has a name, rooted in ancient traditions that connect the lunar cycle to the seasons. The harvest moon is the full moon closest to the autumnal equinox, usually in September, but in 2025 it falls in early October. This name comes from a time when farmers relied on moonlight to gather crops after sunset. For several nights, the moon rises soon after sunset, providing extra light for the harvest. The harvest moon was a vital ally, helping communities bring in crops before winter. These lunar names created a living calendar, linking people to nature's cycles. The harvest moon symbolizes abundance, hard work, and the deep connection between humanity and the sky. It's a tradition that still resonates every autumn. The harvest moon's early, bright evenings were a lifeline for farmers. Around the autumn equinox, the moon rises only 20 to 30 minutes later each night, instead of the usual 50. This meant extra hours of moonlight for harvesting, crucial before electric lights existed. Communities worked together under the moon's glow, gathering crops late into the night. The moon was more than beautiful, it was a practical tool and a guide. This tradition highlights how closely our ancestors lived with the rhythms of the sky. Even today, the harvest moon reminds us of a time when nature's cycles shaped daily life. Looking up at the 2025 harvest supermoon, we connect with that shared history. The 2025 harvest moon is special. It falls in October, which happens only every few years. This rare timing, combined with its supermoon status, makes it the biggest and brightest full moon of the year. It's a double treat for sky watchers, a rare October harvest moon and a supermoon in one. The last supermoon was nearly a year ago, making this event even more anticipated. This supermoon also kicks off a series of supermoons in the following months, but this one holds the special harvest title. When you watch it rise, you're witnessing a unique astronomical alignment. Share the story with friends and family. It's a perfect night for stargazing together. These rare moments remind us how the cosmos can still surprise us. Don't miss this standout event in the astronomical calendar. How can you see the harvest supermoon? Experiencing this celestial event is easier than you might think, and it's something anyone can enjoy, no matter where you are. All you need are your eyes and a clear view of the eastern horizon. Find a spot with as few buildings or trees as possible, so nothing blocks your view of the sky as the moon rises. The full moon peaks on October 5, 2025. Watch for moonrise for the most dramatic view. The moment the moon first appears above the horizon is truly breathtaking, and it happens just after sunset. The moon often looks largest near the horizon, thanks to the moon illusion. This optical trick makes the rising moon seem enormous and almost surreal, especially when seen against familiar objects like trees or buildings. Check online or use an app for your local moonrise time, and find a spot with an unobstructed view. Planning ahead ensures you won't miss the magical moment when the supermoon first appears. Arrive a bit early to watch the sky change as dusk falls. The transition from sunset to moonrise is a beautiful experience in itself, as the colours of the sky shift and anticipation builds. If clouds block your view, try the night before or after. The moon will still be nearly full and bright. The harvest. Supermoon's brilliance lasts for several nights, so you have more than one chance to catch it. Notice its colour as it rises. It may appear yellow, orange, or red before turning white higher up. This colourful glow is caused by the Earth's atmosphere, adding to the magic of the moment. Binoculars or a small telescope can enhance the view, revealing craters and details on the lunar surface, but aren't necessary. The supermoon is spectacular to the naked eye. The sight of the harvest supermoon rising is unforgettable. It's a moment that connects us to the rhythms of nature and the wonder of the cosmos. Make it a memory. Share the moment with someone you care about, and let the awe of the supermoon bring you closer together. The harvest moon has inspired artists and musicians for centuries. Neil Young's classic song, Harvest Moon, captures the romance and nostalgia of this special time. Its lyrics evoke dancing with a loved one under the moon's golden light, a perfect soundtrack for an autumn night. The song connects the science of the harvest moon to our emotions and memories. As you watch the 2025 harvest supermoon, let music add meaning to the moment. The moon is more than a scientific wonder. It's woven into our stories and dreams. Science and art together help us appreciate the beauty above us. The October 2025 harvest supermoon is just the beginning. It starts a series of 3 supermoons. Look for more on November 4th and December 4th. Each has its own character. The beaver moon in November, the cold moon in December. Mark your calendar and keep watching. The night sky always has something new to offer. Beyond supermoons, enjoy meteor showers, planetary alignments, and shifting constellations. Let this event spark a new hobby of sky watching. Share the experience, take photos, and make memories. The more you look up, the more you'll discover. Happy stargazing!